Brett, you're the only ones I've seen in here so far, but hi. And we said that. And they didn't even hear me because they're watching commercials right
Probably.
now.
But we hope everybody's had a good week.
Yep. It has been hot. And it ain't doing nothing but getting hotter.
Yep.
We went to Walmart today to buy a fan. And they was out of fans.
Well,
the kind we want. Can you believe that?
Hey, Working with Wiley just went live.
Hey, we need to go over to his channel and check him out.
Yeah. I don't really know what to talk about.
Yeah, I don't know. Other than it's hot.
Yeah. Hey, Katie.
Hi, Katie.
Y'all start saying hi to us so we can say hi back.
Hi,
Hey,
Sherry. Everybody's probably still watching commercials right now.
Oh, yeah, probably. Brett.
I already said hi to you, Brett.
Susan.
Hi, Susan. Pat.
Another Pat.
Another Pat. Being
Beth.
us. Hey, guys.
That's Beth.
Yeah.
Jeff, hello.
Hi, Jeff.
Can y'all hear us and see us okay?
You know, did you even... Could not hear you at the beginning. Oh, okay.
So, hey, is that Muriel? It's kind of hard to see from
Yeah,
here.
I can't hardly see that. Muriel, it looks like it, yep.
How do y'all, it's hot and going to get hotter. Yes, it is, Julia.
Yes.
Hello from Maine.
They're
Hi,
saying
Brenda.
over 100 this weekend.
Yeah, I think the heat index on Sunday is supposed to be 107.
Yeah.
Yes, you can yell. Hey,
Hi, Jody.
Hey, Troy. So we decided, hey, Trish, we decided to sit in a different spot today because our service down at camp is not good.
We've got to get something figured out to give us some service down there. So yeah. Frying me up some of them
French fried
potatoes.
Oh, French fried. That sounds good. Atwoods has many sizes of fans. Yes, but I think the nearest Atwoods is probably Fort Smith.
Yeah, well.
Or I don't even know if I've seen one there. I think I saw one when we were in Russellville one day.
There's one in
That's far away.
Yeah. It's all like an hour drive to get to one of them.
Yeah. All the way
from South Africa.
Wow. Welcome.
Welcome and thanks.
Hey,
Joe.
From Eastern Iowa. French fried taters.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I agree.
Yeah.
We have a deep fryer.
Hi,
I just
Scott.
don't want to have to pay to fill it up full of oil because we don't use it that much.
Yeah.
And then oil goes rancid, and then there goes $20 in oil that you only used once. So that makes a really expensive meal.
Right now it's full of what kind of fan are you wanting? We're looking at one of the it's like a 20-inch high velocity. Well, I think that's it. It's just a floor fan, 20-inch high velocity is what we've been looking at. I guess we're just gonna order one off Amazon or something.
Yeah, because
Walmart was sold completely out of them. She said they don't. That we talked to the lady there, and she said they don't stay on the shelf very long at all whenever they come in. So, but they are of course cheaper than anybody else.
Right. They're less expensive at Walmart.
We did find some on Amazon. It was like $5 more, but
it won't be here till the end of next week. So
Tractor Supply has them. Yeah, but they're like $150.
Yeah, that's the smallest one's $159.99.
Hey, Jamie,
or something like that.
And Kevin.
That is nuts.
Yeah.
So we have an old fan right now.
But that
we didn't realize
sucker's like
how much
250 watts pulling off of our solar.
That's a lot.
Killing our solar.
That one fan takes more energy than our refrigerator and our freezer do.
Yep.
Hey, Randall.
Hey, Randall. How's your trip going?
And now that we're solar, we're off grid. We're very aware of how much electricity we use.
Yeah. Yeah. We have to pay attention to everything.
Yeah.
So. Hi, Wiley.
Just sewing and listening. Hey, Rochelle.
Hey, Rochelle.
Good afternoon.
Hey, Liam.
Larry, hello.
Did you finally get your stuff fixed, Liam? Now you're on here.
Did you order the fan from Walmart? Yeah.
Yes.
We're gonna look at the price difference and see which one's gonna get here faster. Because if there's only a little bit of a price difference, we'll pay for the one whichever one's gonna get.
Whichever one's gonna get here fastest. You know, but I have a feeling it's probably going to be after the heat anyway by the time it gets here, whatever we do. But
dang, 13 people shot in Arkansas. I can't. It went away. The
what
comment
the heck
went
is
away.
going on in Arkansas? 13 shot in Fordance, Arkansas today, and another mass murder run caught in Arkansas yesterday. Wow.
Don't get me started on that, because
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really know. I haven't heard those stories, but I have a general theory that applies to that sort of thing. But Wiley's channel is not the place to share it.
We love our
your-
Mr. Fan. Yeah. We actually have a misting system that
Somewhere.
that goes around our tent, whatever you call it, shade tent, and but we don't remember what we done with it. It's put up somewhere and we don't know where it's at.
Yeah, and then we moved, so now
Yeah.
we really don't know where it is. But the kids, the older kids' bus. So our camp is a U shape, you know, and their bus kind of sticks off over here on Lily's side. On the driver's side of Lily's bus is where the bigger kids' bus is.
Yeah.
So it's still
we got
close. It's
our
not part
bus.
of the U shape, but it is.
Yeah, our bus, the cook trailer, the shower, and then Lily's bus, and then nosed up to the side of Lily's bus is the bigger bus for the other kids. Mikey,
Hey,
of course,
Cassie.
he's 18, and he's got his camper van he lives in, and it's actually up on the other side of where the old camp was. So, you know, he likes to be away from everybody, all the other kids and all that stuff anyway.
Because
So,
he's a man now.
yeah, right.
He's an adult, but yeah.
Contacted the water and electric companies today.
Woohoo!
Awesome. Jen, Wiley, everyone in chat. Hi, Cassie's. But camp is working out absolutely perfect.
Yes, it is.
We love it.
Y'all, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, Steve, how's it going?
So Steve, I don't remember. I know we mentioned it the other day, but I don't know if how far we got on that. But we stopped by your place. I got the entrance all knocked down and cleaned up, and was pushing everything out. And then it started getting dark on me, so I come home, and I've still got to go over there, of course, and do the rest of the work. But I started on it. I got the entrance all cleaned out, got it all cleared out down to the bottom, and or to basically the end of the driveway that we're putting in. Got all that cleaned up. I've got to take my chainsaw over there and cut a couple trees and some stuff like that. But I've got started on your stuff. Don't think I forgot. Hey, James.
Ford dude showed up too.
Hey, Ford dude.
Yeah.
How's it going?
He said, "Let the Ford BS and start."
Well, I mean, I'm crossing my fingers, and I'm not going to go very far, but I'm crossing my fingers that I just might be acquiring a Ford before too long.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Hey, Paul and JB.
Give each of the kids, whoops.
It's so much better when we can see the chat on a computer screen.
Give each of the kids palms and have them fan you both. Yeah, yeah, no kidding. Brandon, course here called community action a lot of times. They give away fans for summer and family evening. Want to check into just a suggestion. I mean, well, I don't need. I mean, we don't need that. We're gonna go buy us one.
Yeah.
I you know, leave that for somebody that really needs it. But the
Yeah. Jeff said, "Don't say that around Drew," and Jamie said Drew would disown you. There was something else I was gonna respond to too. Oh, Steve said, "How much money for the rock?" We have to wait till it gets closer. The price of rock goes up and down.
So
very
yeah,
often.
yeah, the price of rock fluctuates so much. The thing is what I'm wanting to do is I want to get
Maybe dig a pond.
Dig a pond. Yeah. I'm wanting to get. So I found out that there's actually a shell pit right there by your place. I mean, within maybe a mile. So I want to find out what he's going to charge me to haul the shell over so I can put shell down first. Instead of having to buy the expensive rock the big 3-inch rock, we'll just build your bottom out of shell and then put 1/2-inch crusher run on top of that. So I'm going to be able to save you a few bucks on that, quite a bit probably. And but I want to get everything cleaned out better so I can get more of an idea of exactly how much I'm going to need before we go, you know.
And then we'll just have him give you the invoice and you can pay the guy directly.
Right, right.
That way we don't have to handle any of that money.
Dig a pond, he said. Yeah.
By the way, hey, Jamie and Kevin. I don't know if we said hi to you.
I said hi to Jamie and Kevin. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Karen. Charlene, I don't know if she said hi to you yet, but I don't think I have, so hi.
Hey, Charlene. Yeah, I think I missed her.
Paul. Oh, hi, Paul.
Hey, Tammy and John. How
Hi,
are y'all
John and
doing?
Tammy.
Y'all are growing like crazy.
Yeah, man.
It's been a day or two since I watched your videos or checked your channel, but man, y'all are growing fast.
Oh, I got to talking too much. Missed Ford Dude's comment. What'd he say?
I don't know.
Well, looky here. The Chevy man has finally seen the light.
Nah.
Well, okay.
Steve said, I so want to play on the tractor.
This is a special
I wouldn't give
allowance.
too much
I'm not.
Yeah, no.
This is a special allowance in my life. Because if everything goes okay, you will understand. Put it that way.
That's all we got to say about
that.
Thanks to us and Mama V.
Yeah, and Mama V.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, DJ.
We haven't even put out our video on it yet.
Yeah, no, we haven't. Jen's slacking. I can't get her to do nothing.
I finished editing it.
Actually, guys.
No, I think I got that far.
I mean, I don't even know how deep I want to get into this on here because it can go, you know, so many different directions. But so we got a Redodo 300 amp hour battery. And then I got a, what is it, Vartar? Whatever, I don't even know how to say it. 300 amp hour battery. Both batteries have the exact same specs. So according to the internet, it's fine to run them parallel with each other.
It is controversial. Some people say you can, some people say you can't. So.
But with them hooked up parallel, I swear, I don't know. Something's not right with our solar system.
Maybe it's, I don't know.
It's funny when the sun's out, it takes no time at all, and our battery will say 100%. Oh, hey, look here. Now he's going to chew me out.
Yes, because I told you needed to call Mark. Mark, I'm glad you're here. I told Wiley he needed to call you.
So it's really weird when the sun's out and the sun's on the solar. It takes, you know, maybe an hour.
Which we know is kind of unrealistic.
And our solar's showing 100% full. Hey, Neil. You know, everything's great. But let's just say a cloud goes between the sun and the solar. It drops down to like 40% just like that. Just like that. I mean, instantly. As soon as so I don't understand the whole reading on the fullness of the solar. I don't know.
Yeah.
Me and Mark need to have a conversation about that, but I have just not called him yet. Yes.
Yeah. Wiley's a little stubborn and hard-headed sometimes.
But this solar stuff's stupid. I just don't understand it. It's not, something ain't working right, and I don't know what it is.
We did order a new charge controller. It should be here when? Monday? I don't know, Saturday tomorrow?
Yeah, Saturday. So the charge controller we have now is what, a PWD or
I have no idea.
PMD or whatever they are. And we upgraded to an MTTP, which is supposed to be all the better. So that should be here tomorrow. And, you know, I'm going to hook it up and see what the difference is, see if it helps. But, yeah, we're just, I don't know.
And it seems like our batteries are draining really fast.
PWM, there you go.
PWM, yeah.
Well, it's not, I don't think they're draining. I think there's something weird there.
Reading incorrectly.
The other morning we woke up, the solar was showing 0%, but everything was still working fine.
Yeah.
I don't I don't know. It's just crazy the way it works,
Yeah.
and I don't get it.
Yeah.
Well,
Perfect
is
course
this
for
Ford a
solar.
secret? Can we know what it is yet, or are you guys saving it for a video so I understand? Yeah, Ford dude, it's absolutely a secret. It's I mean, yeah, it's I'm not going to talk about it anymore because I mean I don't even know if it's going to happen.
So he's
So
trying not to get his hopes up.
I'm not wanting to get my hopes up too much, but I don't know. We'll see.
Mark said he needs to get out here sometime. Just holler at us if you're ever in the area.
I just
Uh,
this solar, I mean, and I understand electric. I mean, I know, I understand electric, but I'm just not understanding how can it show that the battery is full at 100% and as soon as the cloud goes over, it goes down to 40%. How does that happen? I don't understand it.
the garage are starting to work on the repairs next week.
Who? What?
The garage.
Huh?
I don't know.
Am I losing
The
someone?
garage are starting to work on the repairs next week, said Paul. I don't know what that means.
Oh. Talking to Ford dude.
Yeah.
You
Let's see.
opened that up and made it even worse.
I don't know. Okay. Yeah, please hit the thumbs up, you guys.
Ridge Life may be coming to AK this weekend. Has an electrical engineer. He can probably help y'all. Hey, maybe Brandon. I mean, if he could, whatever. I don't know. Maybe he can just teach me what the heck I'm doing wrong. But whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, but I know Tim, he's getting a hookup on like a full solar system.
Yeah.
So like, hey, all of his stuff is going to be compatible. It's all going to come at the same time. It's all going to be brand new. We're working with hodgepodge pieces as we do with everything in our lives.
Oh
so
my gosh, Judy,
harder.
I don't even want to hear that. Oh. Do you know what I would give to be in 65-degree weather right now?
Oh, ha ha ha. Jamie said she'd hook up to grid just to stay cool. It's really, I mean, it's hot, but like when it's really, really hot, you just find some shade and...
Yeah, it's not that bad. I mean, and at night, I mean, so far. Now, we may be eating our words in another month.
Yeah.
But so far, as soon as the sun goes down, you put a fan on and it's fine. I mean, Jen's actually had to grab the thicker covers and cover up at night.
Yeah, last night I had to put our comforter back on. Joe said, oh, they're working on Paul's car. Oh, nice. Okay. Hey, Tony. Someone said I look tired, and yeah,
Mark said, "Hey, I'm your hodgepodge kind of guy."
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's that's exactly what we've got going on. So.
Yeah, I watched most of your.
Thanks, Big Jim.
I watched most of your Chuck Wagon video. That was really cool.
Yeah.
It definitely looked like something Wiley would come up
with
too, with all the different parts. And he's like, "I got this for $100, and this is $100, and this is, yeah."
So, Mark, let me ask you. We have two 300 amp hour batteries. Both batteries have the exact same specs. Everything about them is the exact same. But one is a Vartar or whatever you call it, and one is that Redodo. People are saying because it has the exact same specs, it's fine to go ahead and hook them up in parallel. Some people say no. What is your thoughts on that? We had them hooked up parallel, but I can't ever get them to charge. I mean, they're like 50% or below all the time, and that's with running the generator with a 40 amp charger all day long.
All the time, and having nothing plugged in but our refrigerator.
Yeah.
And that's actually, no, we don't even have that plugged into solar, because when we run the generator, we unplug the kitchen and plug it into the generator so it can run, so that pool isn't even being pulled on the generator. So, let's see.
Jamie, we've got to come over there and see if it's something we can even use. We've got to get around and get over there and see. I still have to pay for my own gas. Yeah, better having two separate, smaller systems. Oh, okay. Okay. So that's what I'm thinking, is maybe I take one 300 amp hour and set the cook
Kitchen.
trailer up with its own system, and then one 300 amp hour and set it up in our bus with its own system, and do it that way. But yeah, maybe solar charger is messed up. That's what I'm thinking, Tony, and I ordered a new one. It'll be here tomorrow. So yeah, I'm wondering if that might be the problem. I don't know. But it's weird because we can be putting out, when the sun's up overhead and hitting the solar panels like they should be, it's showing almost 30 amps that it's putting into the battery, but it never charges the batteries when they're both hooked together. Now, if I've just got one, it does fine. So 12. It's a 12-volt system.
So when we build as of right now, our plans might change because we have ideas and they evolve over time. Anyway, we want to build our root cellar, and we're planning on putting a separate room kind of on the front where you'll walk through one door and get into the area where our batteries are kept, and our inverters and our refrigerator and a deep freezer and all of that can stay in that semi-cooled environment. And then you'll walk through another door to get to our pantry, our root cellar, because that would give us 2 layers of protection against a tornado. But also, our root cellar wouldn't get hot every time the kids went in and out to get something out of the refrigerator. And it would help keep all of our solar stuff in a more regular temperature, because you're right, if the batteries get too hot or too cold, they won't charge. We haven't had that problem. That we know of.
Yeah.
Our charge controller tells us the temperature of our battery, and it's always at 25 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
So, which is normal. Of course, I mean, I could be wrong because we really don't know that much about solar. We're learning as we go.
Somebody said something just a minute ago.
Hey, Karen.
Hi, Mike Birch. Did Jenn give you your early birthday gift? Or your yearly birthday gift? No.
He told me I wasn't allowed to get him nothing.
So, she didn't even make my plate for me for dinner.
Whatever.
She didn't even cook me dinner. She didn't even get me a cake. Jeff over at Bobbleheads had to get me a cake, cook me dinner. I had to make my own plate.
Hey, well, that's what you get for telling me you didn't want nothing. I did nothing. Actually, Jeff invited us over for tacos a couple days before, and I had said yes, and it just happened to be on Wiley's birthday.
She done that crap on purpose. She knew she wasn't going to have to cook my dinner on birthday. That's what it was for my birthday.
The night before, I cooked you a really good dinner, and tonight I'm going to cook you a really good dinner. Y'all, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for us. But yes, and I did make your plate. I made the first plate, but yeah, you're a glutton and you had to fix your second
it is
plate.
on camera that I had to make my own plate. Prove to me that you made me a plate before that.
That's because Jeff's conspiring with you to make me look bad. Bye, Trish. Jen, only thing Wiley wanted for his birthday was you, but you fell asleep.
Yeah, right.
There ain't none of that happening. We got Lily in our bedroom floor right now.
Yeah. Just make sure root cellar has good ventilation. I saw a story where a whole family died. Yes, I've seen that. Yep.
That multi-use root cellar sounds much needed. Yes, if we can make it work. And we're going to build it with, materials we already have laying around, so.
Yeah, Tony, all the solar panels are the exact same. It's got 5 solar panels on it. I can't remember the exact specs right now, but I want to say they're like 125 watt solar panels. 125 watt solar panels.
Glenn must have watched David's video. Glenn said, "Oh, cry me a river. I got some melted candy from Dollar Tree for Father's Day and had to cook dinner." I think our root cellar idea is going to be really, really neat if we can pull it off. Lily on your bedroom floor, warm enough to put her under the floor.
Yeah, right.
It is.
Yeah, until we get our root cellar built, Lily is sleeping in our floor. So, yeah.
Yeah. So, Wiley, you need to get to digging that dang hole.
I'm telling you.
Teach me how to operate that tractor, and I'll get it done.
Either that, or I'm just going to have to handcuff Lily around a tree out here one night.
Yeah. Don't say that. Somebody's gonna report us.
Wiley, did you get your dump trailer fixed yet? No.
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 It's not a necessity
It's
at
not
this point.
that.
So
important.
it'll get fixed when we need it,
Yeah.
and then we'll complain about
Having
needing to fix it
before
first.
before we can use it. Yeah.
That's the vicious cycle we're stuck in. Something breaks and it doesn't get fixed until we need it again.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's kind of a money thing too. You know, I probably need to spend, $50-$60 on some metal to fix it. And that's just not a priority right now as far as, spending money on that. So
yeah. Hey 3L Homestead, how are y'all doing? Monique and Juan. Let's see. How long is your voltage cable going to the charge controller?
What now?
How long is your voltage cable going to the charge controller?
I mean, from the roof of the bus to the inside of the bus, so maybe 8 foot. Why are they always under the stars real early morning?
People can learn a lot watching YouTube. A lot of the homesteading channels have so much to offer. And it's all because I think I can speak for more than just us when I say that when you have the desire to homestead, you have to have an open mind to learn new things, because you're going to have to learn new things on a daily basis.
I've seen Michael and Lillian in videos. Are the other kids saw a boy once? Yeah, I mean, they just don't. Emily's usually sitting behind the camera, and you'll hear her voice.
Hunter and Emily don't like to be on camera.
They just don't like to be on camera.
So
yeah.
Did you get the blades on your brush hog? No.
Steve, I've already got. I would turn the camera around over there where you can see it, but you really can't see it. But I've already got a ton of metal from Anson's dad. Or Gladys's dad. Yeah.
Glenn said, so did you get the blades on your brush hog?
No. So I went to Tractor Supply. Went to Tractor Supply. Thanks, Lily. I went.
Poor dude.
I went to Tractor Supply. They didn't have the correct blades, but they had. So mine takes a 27 3/4 inch long, 3-inch wide blade. They had the 27 3/4 inch long, but they was 4-inch wide blades, and which is just a heavier blade. Not a big deal. The guy at Tractor Supply measured the hole that the pin goes through.
But I don't know that guy knows how to read a tape measure.
And he was like, "Oh yeah, that's what it is." It's
That's not what it was.
It's the right one. It's not.
No.
They was way too big. We actually just got back from Tractor Supply returning those. Now, as soon as the money on that hits the bank again, then we're going to have to order some, and then it's going to take like a week for them to get here. And yeah, I mean, you know how the story goes.
Yep.
Is that Peter?
James
Peter
says,
come in?
Yeah, Peter came in.
Peter.
James says he needs no more prayers now than ever. Yeah, with that hurt, it's your shoulder, right, James?
Will do, James.
Yeah.
I saw on other channels that all the cables on the batteries.
Hooking them up in parallel, they need to be the same length. When you're hooking them up in parallel, they need to be the same length.
The cables up top? I mean, that was all done before we got the bus. I don't know. I mean, from looking at it, they are. I don't know.
Anson must have heard you talking crap about him.
Worker comp is denying his surgery.
Oh, no.
What the heck?
Hi, Anson.
What do you mean? Hi, Anson. What do you mean talking crap about him? I wasn't talking crap about Anson. I guess because of voltage drop. Oh, okay. Yeah, as far as I know, I mean, from looking at them up there, they look like they're all the same. I haven't paid a lot of attention. Soon, before too long, hopefully we're able to move it and make a new solar field, and then I'll know more because I'll be doing it myself. But
Ford, dude, I saw your last comment.
It wouldn't be the first time someone talked dookie about me. We need another thumbs up, everyone.
We don't have anything bad to say about Gladys and Anson, except we don't get to see them often.
Yeah, that's.
So take that. Thank you, Barbara. Talking crap is a man's thing. That's what we love to do. And I love to do it too. Hey, Anson, how's the tooth?
That's mine and Jen's love language, talking crap to each other.
If he ever quit talking crap to me, if he started being sweet, I'd be like, what'd you do? And if he quit talking trash to me, I'd think he didn't love me anymore. So.
In my best goofy voice.
Oh, shucks. So, I've been trying to get answers out of Wiley, and maybe he'll answer me if I ask him on this live stream.
What? I was reading the comment.
Oh, yeah. I've been trying to ask you what you have planned to do, and you don't have any plans. You don't tell me. So, tell these guys, what are you gonna do over the weekend?
I don't know. If I had, I mean, I told you I don't have any plans. How am I supposed to tell them?
I know, but like, you don't ever not do anything, so it's weird for you.
No, but I wake up in the morning and I'm like, oh, hey, I'll go do this.
Yeah,
I don't have a plan.
And that's why y'all don't see most of the stuff he does, is because he sneaks off without me and does stuff. Next thing I know, I'm in the middle of cooking breakfast and he starts the tractor, and I'm like, gosh dang it.
Somebody asked a question a while ago.
Oh. Have you touched each solar panel separately? One panel is down or not working right, it can affect all the panels' output on a load.
So, like I said, I mean, of course, no, I haven't. Because, I mean, no, I haven't. But, you know, according to the input on the charge controller, I'm getting like 30 amps. I'm getting, 13.6 volts and 30 amps coming in.
Mm-hmm.
It's doing really good when the sun's out. But like I said, I don't understand it, because it's when it's doing that, it don't take very long at all, and the solar is up to 100%.
Brett's a genius, pure genius. Wiley can do it all eventually.
So it don't take very long at all for the solar to be up to 100%. It does it just, quick. But then as soon as the sun gets behind a tree or gets behind a cloud or whatever, it drops to 40% just like that. I mean,
yeah, it'll say it's at 100.
And I'm not understanding that.
We think our charge controller's messed up, but we have another one on the way. Sun's out, buns out. So that makes me think.
So Joey, he got a new name. He earned his own name the hard way.
Yes.
And it is now Sparky.
Yeah, the red tractor is named Sparky.
The red tractor is named Sparky.
If you know, then you know. It ain't no secret. So the thing is Wiley and our brains work differently. And sometimes that's a good thing and sometimes it's not. Because me, I gotta have a plan. Like, I like knowing when I go to bed tonight, all right, this is what I got to do tomorrow. And then I wake up knowing that
James.
After I drink my coffee, like, I got things to do. But I wake up, and if I don't have a plan when I get up, my productivity is severely affected in a bad way. So I like knowing what Wiley's up to so that I can follow him, be one step ahead with the camera.
I'm pretty sure this has a lot to do with that.
Okay, so I can't afford extra. That just means that I have to be more organized. You gotta help me out and make a plan. So this is what Wiley and I deal with. Retro, you letting out the magical blue smoke from the tractor. A revolting development. Just film stuff, Jen. Yeah, but he might be down at the road doing something for a neighbor and I don't even know it.
Kevin ruined my day. How'd Kevin ruin your day?
Tony said if you still have problems after installing the new controller to call him.
I can't. Oh, there it is. But not stored 100%. Maybe it's charging 100%, but not stored 100%. That's what
Maybe?
I don't understand that, because according to the book on the charge controller, that number should be how much is in the battery.
I mean, that's what we think, but we're still new to this whole thing.
Well, according to the book, that's what it says. That number tells you how much is in the battery.
Yeah.
But I don't know how it can differentiate between the two anyway, because it's just one wire hooked to the battery. So whether it's coming in or out or whatever, I don't know how it knows to differentiate all that. And it probably don't know how. But
So, Ford Dude asked if we have a pure sine wave inverter. Yes, we do.
yes, we do. Yeah, I've got I think it's a 3000 pure sine wave.
And then we have a 2000 that came with the bus that's not pure sine wave.
Yeah, it's not
right?
the one that was in the bus from the beginning was not pure sine, but the one I replaced it with a pure sine.
Tammy and John said they want to come work with us for a day, so when we got something we need done, they'll come help.
Okay.
Sweet.
Smelling.
Read right here.
She gave me the phone at the beginning of the live, and it was like, "Here, this is your live. You can read the comments, and then y'all see where it's at."
And then if y'all didn't notice, he set it in his lap and still tried to read them on there. So now I'm trying to hold it where he can see it.
Oh no, Robert.
Oh man, we're praying for your family. That's sad. Let's see. Need a plug and play camera set up for the tractors. Makes it easy for Wiley to just hit record, then forget about it. Yeah.
We've tried that. It don't work.
He forgets to hit record.
or
forgets to grab the camera.
Actually, we got a little deal on the ROP on the tractor that we just clipped the GoPro on. And is what happens is, I'll be doing something and I'll get off the tractor to go eat lunch or whatever, and I'll just leave the GoPro running and run the battery dead, and yeah.
Yeah. He required me to go to the dump. It was the worst smelling dump on the planet. I still smell it. It's in my mouth.
Ah!
I'm sorry, Jamie.
Well, what happened was, yeah, right, James.
So someone said that, our solar is only as strong as its weakest link. I saw that somewhere.
Time for me to feed.
Karen, I agree. I ask him all the time. And there's times when I'm like, hey, what do you want for dinner? And he's like, food. And I ask Michael the same thing, and he's like, food. And I'm like, all right, y'all are going to get whatever the heck I make for you. Unfortunately, they know that pretty much I very rarely screw up and make something that's not very good. And so I guess I did it to myself. Did we get the van fixed?
Yeah. So, Mark, so that's the deal. And that's what's weird is, so like I said, if the sun is hitting the solar panels, it's showing 13.6 volts, 100% full. It's good. But as soon as a cloud moves in front of the sun, it drops down to 40 volts or 40 amps or 40% and, 13.1 volts or whatever. I mean, I might be a little bit off on that, but I want to say it's pretty close. But as soon as something goes over the sun and it gets a little shade on the panels, it drops down instantly from 100% and 13.6 volts down to 40% and 13.1 volts. Whatever. And I don't understand that. That's...
So someone asked if we got the van fixed. Actually, Wiley did buy a bottle of Blue Devil.
So it fixed itself. I mean, it's magic.
I don't trust it.
I don't trust it. It's been like 3 or 4 days ago, I had to add more water to it. So I done the whole process and added water to it. Got it full, and usually about every 3 or 4 days, we have to add water to it. So it's been 3 or 4 days ago. Yesterday, me and Mikey went to town, and we stopped at O'Reilly's. Oh, dang it, I forgot to get that fuse. Anyway.
Yes, you did. Dang it.
We stopped at O'Reilly's. I bought a bottle of Blue Devil to put in it. And I thought, well, heck, while we're sitting here at O'Reilly's, before we head out, I'm just going to go ahead and put the Blue Devil in it. It was full of water. It'd been 3 or 4 days, and it didn't leak any water. My mind's blown.
Wiley forgets his own head when the bolts fall out. I have to follow him around and pick up the bolts and put them back where they go.
Well, Paul, and that's what we was saying is I've got 2 300 amp hour batteries.
Ooh.
But you hook them both together, and it's like, I don't even know. I don't even want to try to explain.
Juan and Monique said they're going to be doing some big things on their property in the coming up weeks.
Awesome.
Holler at us.
If you need any help, guys, yeah, holler at us.
Might be able to control the GoPro from her phone if you're close enough. Wiley wanders off. I don't think it would work. And I think I'd have to have like good cell phone service. So.
I mean, it's just Bluetooth, I think.
Yeah, so I'd have to be within Bluetooth range or whatever. 13.6 volts is a full charge. 13.3 volts is like 80%.
I just talked about that.
So are they ever disappointed? No. Very rarely, but even then they're like, well, this isn't the best thing you've ever made, but they eat it anyway.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think I've ever been disappointed with anything she's made.
Yeah, Ford dude said I'm gonna have to put a sticky note on the steering wheel that says, turn on the damn camera. Okay, so here, you go through comments for a second because I want to tell them about what Hunter's been working on here.
What?
So I don't know. I'm gonna tell them what Hunter's been working on. So
Flat Creek Garage, hello.
Talking about all this solar stuff. So when I was a kid, my dad taught me how to make a makeshift solar oven out of a cardboard box, like a pizza box. And so I was telling Hunter how to do that because we don't have an oven, and he's really wanted to bake some cookies, and Emily wants to be baking bread and stuff. And Jeff said they could use his oven, but it's so hot, and it's only going to get hotter.
And Jeff's been busy anyway. Jeff's been working.
And we don't want to heat up his house. So I was telling the kids how to make a solar oven. Hunter tried, but the clouds kept coming over. And so I think if he had found a sunny spot, it might have worked a little bit better. But I think we need to make some improvements. But I'm pretty proud of him for...
He done it. I mean, I think he done a fabulous job.
He took a box, and then he lined the inside with aluminum foil, and he put saran wrap over the top. And I think it probably would have worked if it had gotten more sun. And I told him he probably needs to leave the saran wrap spot smaller so the sun can still get in, but put black on the top of it so it attracts the heat more. And we'll see how it works.
So it actually started cooking the cookies. I mean, they're almost done.
Till the sun went away.
Yeah, but then the sun went away, and it just didn't work out good. But,
so.
Yeah. I want to use Lorenzo lens for stuff.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
Solar ovens are fun. Make an outdoor stone oven. We've talked about it.
Yep.
That's something that might come along in the future. It's not something high on our priority list right now, though. In Girl Scouts, I learned how to make an oven that you add coals to. Huh.
Awesome.
We have a Dutch oven, too. We just have to dig it out and clean it up.
Glenn, you're right. I believe it is a head gasket, and it's the heat that's keeping... I don't think it's actually a head. I'm not sure that it's actually a head gasket. I think the head itself is actually cracked. But you're right. The heat, swelling, all that good stuff, it's sealing itself. So I'm going to wait till it gets low enough on water. I can add this Blue Devil to it, and then we can, run it for a while and see what happens.
Lorenzo lens is like a high magnifying glass. So Anson, if we run out of rocks, I know where to get some. Wink, wink. I saw that big pile of nice rocks y'all have laying around in your yard. Although, I mean, we could probably build a fireplace out of the rocks.
I would imagine we could build a house out of the rocks.
Yeah.
I mean, look, right there.
Yeah. Sasquatch, they in Arkansas now, and they... Yeah, birth their rocks in the ground.
Right. Wrap meat, taters, and full, and set it on the manifold. I've done that all. I used to buy. I mean, whether Jen cooked me a burrito and wrapped it in aluminum foil, or whatever. I would buy cans back before I met Jen. I would buy cans of raviolis and stuff, and have them all sitting on my exhaust manifolds because I run a dozer and a track hoe, and
hey, Sheila.
That's the way I eat lunch every day for a long time. Was that my motor cooked everything I eat.
When I worked at the post office, I just put stuff on my dash in the sun in the window, and it would be hot by lunch. There was one letter carrier that did an experiment and put a steak in his windshield, and then would check the temperature every once in a while and would tell you how long it would take to cook a steak in a mail truck if you wanted it medium rare or whatever.
Yeah.
And then he ate it for lunch. You love rocks. Yeah, more rocks than you know what to do with. I'll just have them build me another staircase, Anson.
Yeah.
Like, that trails all the way up to the top of the mountain.
Yeah, I would imagine we're going to have a staircase all the way from here up to the, where the house is going to be out of rocks. Have you guys not had
any luck finding a gas oven in our area? We haven't looked.
We haven't really been looking.
We need a gas dryer.
Need a gas dryer more than anything. Yeah.
Because we have burners and stuff that are fine for a stove. Except, other than an oven.
Yeah, we've got gas burners. We got propane burners. We've got, and I don't know how deep I want to get into this either, but
we have an oven in Oklahoma.
We have we just was given another, what is that? Bass Pro Shops 3-burner propane stove, camp stove yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yes. Welcome to a cold Saturday morning in Tasmania. Hey!
Radio Jonesy, howdy.
Howdy. Empty Homestead has a gas dryer. Do they really?
Do they? Is it one they're wanting to get for? They got one for sale?
Like 2 years ago, they said, well, we've got this gas dryer if anybody knows if anybody who wants it.
Holy moly.
I figured they got rid of it already.
Yeah, I didn't figure they'd have it.
Yeah, we just have a few oaks. Just a couple.
1 or 2. Yeah. I've got...
I don't know if we want to risk losing any of them.
1 or 2 oaks and probably 3 or 4 hickories.
Yeah.
We've got a lot.
Yeah. You can make cakes, bread, pies in a crock pot. So, Wanda, yes, but we're trying to do it without using electricity.
We're on solar, so we don't want to run anything like that. Crock pots take a lot of power.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of power.
Mm-hmm. And crock pots, you usually have to run for 4 to 6 hours to cook anything. Yep. And so that, I don't know about cakes and pies and stuff in a crock pot, but dinner, most recipes are 4 to 6 hours. That's a lot of gas in the generator.
Yep.
I'm all about some crock pot meals. I even brought my Instant Pot from Oklahoma, but we can only use it when the generator's running.
Hickory's a good smoke flavoring too. So, hickory wood's good to cook on also. I saw that about 4 dice. What happened? What?
I don't know.
Oh, I think that was it shooting.
Oh. Nothing wrong with those 3-burner gas cooking setups. I have one, and that's what I use to cook my chili and other things when I'm cooking something. Cooking on the smoker, yeah.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, we've got one of those, it's a big one. We really have to watch what we do with it because I think it's actually, one of the bottoms for a deep fryer. Well, it's not really set up like that though, is it? It's only about this tall and it looks like almost like a skillet with a big handle comes out of it. And
what is it?
Our burner. But it's a big propane burner. And
big, like 15-inch
our
cast
biggest
irons?
15-inch cast iron barely fits on it.
Mm-hmm. It fits on the top, and then it's got another layer, so our big pot will fit down in there, but then you got to turn it down real low or the flames are rolling around it.
Take over to Jeff's in the morning and pick up at lunchtime.
It's awesome. It cooks really fast.
That might happen eventually, Wanda, but as of right now, Jeff's busy. We don't want to bother him.
Yeah. We did enjoy tacos over there the other night, and he was talking about how much he enjoyed doing that kind of thing and how he wants to do it more often when he's not busy.
We have got to hit up Mike and Terry because I did not know they had a gas dryer.
Yeah,
especially, I don't know if they'd head through here or not. If they're going to,
they're not going to Freedom.
Oh, they're not going. Oh, okay.
Mike had some work stuff come up, I think. And I don't know if we're gonna be able to go either. I really want to go, but I don't know. Y'all get together to move Peter. We didn't even know Peter was moving. Peter, if you're in here, we didn't even know you were moving. Till we saw your video about the shed.
Water tubs, you can sell it yourself.
Rocket stoves are fun to play with, but not practical, but are good for saving some fuel. Takes just twigs. Yes. Yes, Mark. We actually have a couple rocket stoves that we made out of 5-gallon bucket and some concrete in Oklahoma. And Hunter loved it. When we first made them, he would come home from school and fire that thing up and like roast a weenie on a stick over it, or
Oh, true, James. I wasn't even thinking of that, but yeah, we need to find out if it's propane or natural gas for sure.
oh yeah, it has to be propane, or it has to be convertible. Because most gas appliances, you can buy the different orifices and change it over.
Lucilla, that would be absolutely fabulous if I could find something like that. But whenever you run across those are so expensive.
Although my uncle has one.
That's not a wood burner.
No,
though.
it's not.
That's propane.
Yeah, I didn't know it is a wood burner.
Oh,
and
it is
propane.
half and half. That's right. I forgot.
It's really pretty.
But
it's not like an old cast
I would
iron.
rather spend $500 or $600 down here buying one than having to drive all the way to California to get that one.
Yeah.
That was the plan, Jen. There were very few people that knew.
What?
Peter.
Oh, okay.
Change the Venturis or whatever they're called. Yeah, Glenn, that's all it takes. And a lot of them come with, the other set with them.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is finding them, if they're not with the machine now. Hi, Michael.
Hey, Michael.
Nuclear. Yeah, Peter didn't really tell anyone. Dogman and I moved some things, but I was stuff at Mike's place moving down the road. But it was stuff at Mike's place. Oh, okay.
Hey, y'all, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button if you haven't done it yet. And 285 people and 185 thumbs up, so we're 100 short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Peter moving appliances again. So good of you.
A man near me has an old wood stove for $50. Do you want me to send you a picture of it?
Just sure. Send it to me. We'll see what it is. That may be something we can hook up and cook on this winter for sure. Mm-hmm. If it's one of them that's got the cooktop on it or whatever. Oh, cook stove. Yes, please do, Sheila.
I like your new campsite. We do too. I love it.
Anson says they will trade some homemade tortillas for some backhoe work.
Deal. I love homemade tortillas. I can make them myself. I just don't often do that anymore. We don't really have, even in Oklahoma, I didn't really have a lot of space.
Yeah. It takes a lot of countertop room.
Yeah, it does. Or
at least it does for her.
Gladys can do it in that camper.
Yeah, I was going to say, at least it does for her. Yeah. Okay.
I'm a messy cook.
Cookies?
We'll trade rocks. Hey, Roberta, how's it going?
Hi, Roberta. You guys are doing the floor for Peter, correct? Last I knew, yes.
It's been a while since anybody's touched base with us on that.
It's been quite some time since there's been any talk about that, but yes, last I knew, that's what we're supposed to be doing. Is Jen getting lazy? No. She just don't have the countertop room.
Yeah.
Right now, so the dump trailer that I broke, we took one of the walls off of it, and that's our counter. Of course, that thing had like 6-foot tall walls on the side of it, so I took half of the off. I couldn't even reach over it with my tractor to load it, so I had to take that off so I could load it, and so that's what we use for a counter right now.
Mm-hmm. So everybody in here keeps saying that I'm tired, or that I look like I'm tired. I am tired. We've Emily started babysitting for Liz and Micah this week, And so the kids have come over for a couple hours. And let me just say that toddlers wear me out. I'm not even the one babysitting them. But just watching them run around wears me out. Don't get me wrong, I ain't complaining, but...
A food independence summit. That would be pretty awesome, Roberta.
Yes.
That would be pretty awesome. This heat will make anybody lazy. Yes.
Yes. Even Wiley's been getting a little bit lazier. He's like, it's too hot.
It's not. What's making me lazy is the fact that you're keeping me up till midnight every night.
You can go to bed whenever you want.
Huh.
It's the problem. Well, see, we got to let the generator run, and somebody's got to stay up to turn it off. We have to let the generator run to charge the solar. If we're not home, if we don't turn it on about 4 or 5 o'clock, we have to stay up late and let it run so that it will run our refrigerator and stuff all night. But that's because we're having problems charging it. So hopefully we can work out all these kinks and it'll get better. Enjoyed conversating with him one-on-one. Oh, that would have been awesome. I'd like to meet him someday.
Yeah, they were gonna come. I don't even know.
Let me see.
That's what you get for being with a younger woman. Yes, it is, Glenn. Yes. Very much so. Get that flooring done as soon as you can. Yeah, I mean, honestly, we could use the extra bucks. I just don't know, like I said, we had this all worked out like a year ago, and I haven't heard nothing else since. Yeah. I don't know.
Starry, honestly, we're not sure who we need to talk to about doing the floor, so that's, it's not on our calendar at this point, but it could be, but we need the go-ahead first. And actually, we are waiting on an invoice to be paid from a job that we have to go do in Oklahoma, and then we'll probably be there for like a week doing that, I bet. I want to plan a week. I think we can get it done in 3 days.
Well, I don't know if you're talking about us, Anson, but that's, I mean, if you're talking about you guys, that's the exact same here, too.
What?
9 years difference.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Jen wanted an older man to get...
I wanted an older man because, no offense to the guys my age, but Wiley is a lot better. I'll put it that way.
Oh, so Anson and they are also 9 years. Yeah.
Yeah. Couldn't find a man my age that was mature enough for me. So. Yeah,
right, Glenn. Right.
Jennifer Ocean Homestead. Hello.
Hi, Jennifer.
James
keeping his mouth shut.
Anybody who hasn't hit that thumbs up yet, they went up a little bit. 5 years difference for me and Deb. See, I think age is a number. Once you get over 18, it's really just a number.
Yeah, you know, when you're, you know, let's just say when you're 21 and you're dating a 17-year-old, there's something really, really awkward about that. There's not, you know, I mean, it's not even legal. I mean, it's, you know, it's bad. But then, you know, when you're 40 and you're dating a 31-year-old, there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah.
Finally got your concrete. Oh my gosh.
Holy cow.
So, Homesteading Outlaws, y'all. They are kind of extended neighbors.
Hi,
They're
Debbie.
Just a couple miles away from us. And they had this big order from one of the big box stores and had heck getting it delivered. So it was going to be delivered, and then they're like, oh, it's going to be delayed till next week. Long story short, it was way late. Then when they get their delivery, it's a big order. And when it comes in, all of their concrete is wet. Like a whole pallet of concrete is wet. So they had to ship it back. And now they finally got their concrete back. I hope it's dry this time. And I hope y'all can get that stuff done before it rains, or you have somewhere to put that.
Watching a ship right now coming in out in front.
Who was that?
Radio Jonesy.
Oh. Must be somewhere by the water?
Yeah, Paul. I know.
Yeah, generally males mature more slowly than females, and I think that that's why this age difference works out so good.
That would be awesome, Jonesy. I wish you could send me a picture of that. That would be awesome.
Sheila said there's 9 years between them, too.
73 and 63, yep.
Can he still keep up with you, Sheila? Oh, he's on an island. Oh, right.
Jonesy?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Sorry, guys, but Ridge Life has a premiere on.
Really?
Oh.
I didn't know that. Oh,
Well,
hey,
hey.
it's 5 o'clock.
Yeah, we're done anyway.
Yeah, we're done anyway.
Yeah, dang. Exactly why I haven't bought a pallet of concrete yet for foundation stuff. Don't have the place to put it out of the weather, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, y'all go check out Tim at Ridge Life.
Yeah, go check out what
He's
got
got a
going
premiere.
on.
We might sign on, but it's time to cook dinner.
Yep. We've got stuff to do. And,
Yeah. But we love y'all. And we will see y'all on the next one.
there ain't no rest ever going to be got around here until Liz gets her 3rd shift.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Work hard, stay humble, and love God.
Bye.
We'll see y'all later.